Swadika, this is your host Kusuma Yothasmut and welcome to Thailand Today. The people of Thailand are generous and caring to those less unfortunate, regardless of who they are or where tragedy strikes. From comforting words to praying, flowers to relief, materials to donations, Thais are quick to show their kindness and lending helps in whatever shape or form. The Erawan Shrine blast at Ratchaprasong intersection in Bangkok on August 17th was promptly followed by condemnations as well as an outflow of grief and sorrow from the shocked Thai public. Immediately, people in the vicinity rushed to help the casualties, paying no attention to their own safety. On the night, Thais and foreigners swarmed the hospital to give blood to the injured. The following days and weeks, moral support continued to flow from Thai authority and the public to those being treated in hospitals. Thailand Today will talk to Mr. Sathit Segal. He is the chairman of Indian Thai Business Association, who, as the long-time resident of Thailand, recently led a group of Thai Indian businessmen and individuals to be with the blast victims on their bedside. Please welcome Mr. Sathit Segal, Chairman of Indian Thai Business Association. Sawadika.
Sawadika.
Welcome to Thailand today, sir.
It's always a pleasure to be back here, and thank you very much, Kun Kusuma, for inviting me once again.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. So, today we're going to talk about what was happening not in detail of that because it's all past already. But tell me about what's on your mind at the moment that you heard the news and realized that extent of the carnage.
Okay. Kun Kusuma, before I share my feelings with you, I'd like to send my condolences to the families of those who lost their relatives during this incident, and I'd also like to send my wishes to those over 100 who were injured during this incident. The first time I heard about this incident, I was literally shocked. Because this kind of an incident has never happened in the history of this country before. Thailand is a very safe country. And Thailand does not have any problem with any of the other countries, although we have some problem in the 3 southern provinces. In the city of Bangkok and in some of the other cities, we've never had an incident of this nature. So my first reaction was that of shock. And to find out that over 10 people lost their lives immediately was very sad. Very sad. But I must say that the government, the private sector, and just about everybody has been concerned over this incident. And I managed to go and see some of those that were injured in 2 hospitals, the police hospital and the Chulalongkorn University, Chulalongkorn Hospital. And I was really touched by those that suffered. I did get a chance to speak to several of them, and they understood the situation. I did speak to them about their feelings, and it appeared that although they were not very happy about what had happened, they were not bitter either. And during the visit to those that were injured, both foreigners and Thais. The impression I got was it was one of those incidents which nobody expected. And several of them told me that they would come back to Thailand again.
Before we go to that far, I just want to know what are the concern of the unprecedented blast, and so what may happen after that? What do you think of that?
You know, it's very difficult to analyze the reasons behind this. You know, very difficult. I mean, it's very sad that this should have happened in Thailand and that in Bangkok. It would appear that whoever was behind this incident wanted to destroy the credibility of the government, wanted to destroy the number of tourists that come to Thailand. Right in the center of town, Rajpasong is a very important area. A lot of tourists go to Rajpasong area. And the Aravan shrine is very sacred. It is very sacred to the Thais, it's sacred to the foreigners
the
who come
meaning
to this
of
country.
the shrine?
Of course I do.
Okay,
It's
yes.
a Hindu shrine, so I understand.
Can you say something on that,
It's the
please?
Trimurti. You know, it's the manifestation of the three gods. And three is three, Murti. So it represents the three gods. It also represents the Hindu philosophy about birth, about preservation, and about destruction. So the three phases represent the three different philosophies of life. In fact, it's more of a fact of life. So a lot of people go to worship the Trimurti. And strangely, of late, we see more foreigners going to this place than the Thais.
Of course, yes.
So it has become very, very popular. And to see that this happened right in front, in fact not in front, but in the area where this, not too far from the from where the idol is placed, was rather sad. It was rather sad.
So did any members of Thai Indian community feel unsafe? Some would want to leave Bangkok, still the situation was safe or something?
Well, to tell you the truth, ever since General Piyut's government took over the country, we feel very secure. We feel very, very secure. We Indians have been here for generations, and we've never had an uneasy feeling, except during the last 2 or 3 years when there were a lot of problems in the country. But ever since General Piyut and his government took over, we have felt very, very safe. And we feel this is a one-off incident. Thailand is a very safe country, and we sincerely hope that nothing like this will ever happen again. We are sad about the fact that it happened.
Yeah. Yes, talk about the Indian people here, since we have a lot of time to talk about this. So the Indian people seem to be very prosperous in Thailand. How is it? How do you all do? Let me touch a little bit on that before I come back to about this matter.
Well, you know, the Indian community has lived here for over 100 years. And overseas Indians are very hardworking people. You know, they left their homes in search of a better life. And majority of the Indians who came to this country was mainly because they had heard that the King of Thailand welcomed foreigners in this country. And they saw that here was an opportunity for them to make a better living. So a lot of them came in search of a better life. They came with nothing, and they worked very, very hard, saved a lot of money, then invested in land, and initially they were in the textile trade. But then they sent their children for education, initially to India, and later to Australia, to England, to USA. These children who came back did not want to indulge in the profession of their parents. So they diversified into different businesses. Today they're in real estate, they're in hotels, they're in all kinds of businesses.
Some of them stars, some of the movie stars and things.
Well, yeah, you know, Bollywood is people are very fond, they're familiar with the Indian movie stars. And of late, as you know, some of the Thai singers have sang in Bollywood. And a lot of Indian movie producers shoot their films in Thailand. So there is, I must say, there's a lot of understanding, there's a lot of cooperation between the two countries. And during this government, the relationship is very, very close.
But can you tell approximate numbers of Indians
in this country?
In this country.
Well, let's use the word ethnic Indians, you know, because ethnic Indians holding Indian nationality are very few now. It's only those who are 55 and above. The children were all born in Thailand, so they all carry Thai nationality. So that's why I use the word ethnic Indians. It's a guesstimate. Nobody really knows the exact figure. But I would put it at between 150 to 200,000.
But this happening, I'm going to come back to this. This happening is their own Indians, and what have you been doing in regard of this, helping these many blast victims? You joined together with some Indian or something, or who are they? All of the foreign people or what?
Okay, you know, the Indian, you know, we are a very large community.
Yes.
And whenever there's a problem in the country, we have always supported the government. We have supported the Thai charities. Unfortunately, we don't do that collectively. You know, we are fragmented. You know, so and the worst part is that we Indians keep a very low profile. We don't publicize all this. So as a result, a lot of people don't know about the contribution of the Indians in Thailand.
That's true.
But we are always there whenever the country needs us. We are always there to help.
So who started off by visiting people at the hospital?
Well, I did. You know, I did. As you know, I've been doing a lot of social work. And the first thing that came to my mind was that we cannot let the government handle this alone. So I gathered a few friends, in fact several friends, several hundred friends. But unfortunately, it was not possible to take all of them to visit the patients in the hospital and those that were injured. So there were about 12 of us who went to the two hospitals. We managed to get small gifts, food items, cakes, pastries, sandwiches, to distribute it to those who were injured. And Kun Kusuma, I also took along with me some coins. This is a coin which commemorated 60th birthday of Princess Mahachakri.
Yes.
So I took these coins and to distribute to those that were injured. Now I must tell you a very interesting incident. There was a Chinese lady in her 30s who was badly burnt. And I distributed gifts to her, and before leaving I then gave her a coin. She looked at the coin and started crying. So I was very, very touched that she was aware of the role of the monarchy in Thailand. And although she could not speak English, through the interpreter, she told me that she was familiar with our princess, because our princess has visited China on many, many occasions. And she was very, very pleased that although she'd heard about the princess, she'd never had a chance to see her in person, and that this coin would remind her of our beloved princess.
So while you were there, what did they say? And I mean, is there, apart from this, is there any, how's the atmosphere, and do they feel that this is going to be my last to visit here? And how long they're going to be there?
Well, I mean, it depended on how severe the injuries were. Some of them are still there in the hospital, and some majority of them have been released. Of the over 100, I believe there are only about 30 who are in the hospitals now.
Okay.
The other 70 plus have been released. The feeling was that they all wanted to go home.
They wanted to go.
They wanted to go home.
Okay.
They wanted to go home. They were very thankful to the Thai government, to the Thai private sector, and they were very touched by the doctors and the nurses.
Oh yes.
They felt that they were looked after very, very well, and they were very, very grateful. And some of them even said that the treatment that they received was far beyond their expectation, and they were touched by the fact that lots and lots of people came to visit them every day.
Oh, yes.
They were very, very
You mean
touched.
they're unknown to them? They get
Oh yes,
visited?
absolutely.
That's what
Yeah,
I
I
said.
mean the fact, they were touched by the generosity, by the warm feeling displayed by lots of people who went to visit them. These are the people they had never heard of before, and they will probably never see again in their lives. But the fact that to see a lot of Thais and foreigners living in this country visit them in the hospital, they were very touched. They were very much. They appreciated that very much. So it would appear that people think that this is one-off incident, and they were just going around praying, and everything seemed to be normal around that area.
As for the Indian people, any more of them to be visiting or doing another visit to them?
Yes,
or,
in fact, after our group's visit, the entire Indian community went to the shrine to pay respects to those that lost their lives. And
Where?
this was at the
the
Erawan
shrine.
shrine.
At the
This was about
shrine,
3
yes.
days ago. Yeah, all representing the different Indian groups in Thailand. And it would appear that things are pretty much back to what they used to be before the blast.
What do you think if this incident, the same incident happened in other country, how is the situation going to be like? Is the mentality, the feeling, the what not? I don't know.
Well, in some countries, you have incidents of this nature. Because of political differences, because of religious differences, and because of the international terrorists who operate in these countries. But strangely enough, in Thailand, we have not had anything of this scale. So to us, it came as something which was totally unexpected. But it would appear that the majority of the people in this country feel that this kind of thing is not likely to happen again. The government has taken, after the blast, further precautions. And we believe that it was a bad dream, and we sincerely hope that it never ever happens again in this country. This is a land of smile. This is a blessed land. People have lived in peace in this country. All the communities coexist. There is no discrimination against foreigners in this country. So we sincerely hope that this kind of thing never ever happens again in Thailand.
How is your business as the chairman of the business association?
Well, we organize activities from time to time. Our main function is to increase economic interaction between India and Thailand, to increase trade, to increase investment, So we facilitate the visit of Thai delegations to India and Indian delegations to Thailand. We provide information to those interested in investing in Thailand, and we assist both the parties in every way with a view to creating a healthy business environment between the two countries.
What is the most proud of as a representing many things? It's happening, it's all dealing with everything. I mean, the business and, well, you have been lately arranging something.
We organize a beauty pageant.
Okay.
We organize a beauty pageant in Thailand with a view to selling Thailand as a wedding destination, and that went off very well. We do get a lot of Indians who choose Thailand as a wedding destination. In fact, Thailand has become the biggest wedding destination in the world for Indians. Not only Indians from India, but for Indians from all over the world. We believe that last year there were about 300 families that organized weddings here. This year the number will increase. And while most of them heard about the blast, there have been no cancellation in as far as organizing of the wedding in Thailand is concerned. There has been no cancellation in organizing meetings and conferences in as far as the Indians are concerned. So it would appear business is pretty much back to normal. I don't think it's only a matter of time. I think that the overseas visitors will return to Thailand, and we will get a lot of visitors from overseas before the end of this year once again.
Oh, very interesting. And with our 2 minutes left here, so I would like you to talk straight, because our audience mostly this is traveling to 176 countries worldwide. So tell them to make
I would
sure.
like to.
Yes.
Okay, well, as a long-time resident in this country, I'd like to assure you that Thailand is a very, very safe country. Things are pretty much back to normal. The government has increased security. Thailand is a great destination. People are very friendly. This is the land of smiles. You would be welcome wherever you go. We have mountains, we have beaches. This is a great destination. It's great value for money. And when you think in terms of coming to the Far East, coming to this part of the world, come to Thailand. Thailand awaits you. Thailand welcomes you with open arms. People are lovely, and we assure you that it's a safe country. You will enjoy your vacation over here. So please come to Thailand. Thailand welcomes you. Sawadee krap.
Oh, such a compliment that we have on behalf of the Thai people. So Thailand Today would like to thank Mr. Sajid Sagal for being with us to share his thoughts about the unfortunate incident at Ratchaprasong and an act of grief and generosity from the Thai public. So unfortunately that we could not prevent this erroneous act. Sad that we could not protect innocent people, but what Thailand can and what the Thai public are doing is to give the victims the best care and words of comfort. We are with them and we will be stronger together. So thank you for watching Thailand Today.
Sawadee krap.
Very much.
Sawadee krap.
Thank you for watching Thailand Today. I'm Kusuma Yotha. Hope to see you tomorrow. Sawadee ka.